Wall Street. Any of you guys who have seen the film, The Wolf of Wall Street is filmed in this location. But that's not why we're here today. We're still based in New York as well, and pre-season has begun today for the first team. You mean, the first thing is that the under-23s are already in pre-season already. They've been pictured the last year or two. But now the first team have arrived. Of course, we know that Christian Atsu was injured on international duty as well. We know that Miguel Almiron played in the Copa America as well, so those two have been excused as well as a couple of others. Freddie Woodman was away with the under-21s. Yeah, it's very negative at the moment. I mean, Ben Dawson has taken over as caretaker, if that's what you call it. Neil Redfern has taken over, helping matters out as well. I mean, we were in this situation a few years ago when Chris Hughton, I mean, you could say, no pun intended, robbed like this, that were balls deep. At the moment we had this, but I think we had the situation when Chris Hughton took over and he was appointed caretaker over a few years ago and actually got the job and got us promoted into the Premier League, and fortunately lost his job, which is the same old. But we've seen Rafa Benitez appointed Dalian Yafang's manager a couple of days back. But when the players came back into pre-season, they must be feeling the worst. They don't know what's happening with this club. They're coming in. Ayoze Perez rumoured to be at Leicester. Several players that might look at their futures and think, well, I don't want to be part of this. I don't want to be part of this Newcastle United anymore. When they come in, they must look at that and think, I've got Ben Dawson, Neil Redfern, whoever, running pre-season until the club appoint a successor. I didn't want anybody else but Rafa Benitez, but at some point as Newcastle fans, we're going to have to move on. And that's reality. I know Sir John Hall said that the other day, and not many nice things were said about Sir John Hall, but it doesn't stop. Newcastle United does not stop. The club will keep moving forward. Who is the next manager? I don't know. But the players are not feeling motivated coming into pre-season today. They won't, because they haven't got Rafa Benitez there. They've got a couple of, no disrespect, Neil Redfern and Ben Dawson. In particular, Dawson still making his way in the game. Redfern has been around the youth setup a lot, but he hasn't really had first team experiences. It's just an utter mess, because if we don't appoint anybody quickly, we're already behind other clubs in terms of buys. Who's going to make those buys? Is it going to be the board? Is it going to be Ben Dawson? Is it going to be the scouts who are already at the club as well? It's just an absolute mess at the moment. You know what it is. I mean, the first pre-season game isn't actually that far away now. It's just not a mess, and you know, I'll be back at Tyneside, and already, even though I'm over here in the States, and I'm enjoying it over here, don't get me wrong, because I'm out of Newcastle and I'm enjoying the stress, the shit that I have to go through, doing the Twitter, doing the Instagram, doing these videos, editing. I don't enjoy it when the news is bad. I'll love to come on and talk positively something about it, but at the moment everything is so negative. Everything. When I was speaking to Rob about it, and I was saying that we'll do a couple of vlogs, we'll do something totally different, just to freshen the channel up a bit, so it's not negative, because it's easy to be negative and it's nothing really positive to come out of the club at the moment. And it's still the fact that the club are not speaking out either does not help matters. We've been talking about this for 3 weeks now. They've got to come out and at least communicate with the fans, even though they'll get a backlash thing. They've got to. But we're in pre-season now. It's chaos. Let us know what you think.
And we are in Biker.
Rob and his buds. He's always trying to make a joke when there's bad news, isn't it?
I got another one. I'm being a bell end.
Well, is
that we can agree on.
Is Ayoze Perez a bell end for leaving Newcastle?
Okay. I really don't like this situation where Perez, over the past few years, has never been shy to almost take a dig at us and always say that he wants to F off back to Spain. And yeah, to a certain extent I can understand, you know, those calls that he wants to go back to Spain, make it in La Liga. It's a very high level like the Premier League. But then for him to say all that stuff and then to leave Newcastle just to go sideways, just down to the Midlands a few miles to Leicester. Nah, I don't like that. I think that's pretty much unforgivable. If he went back to Spain, I'd understand, but nah, to Leicester, we need him, and I shouldn't go.
What both clubs have said.
Newcastle United can confirm that Ayoze Perez has completed a move to Leicester for undisclosed fee after Fox has activated a buyout clause. The 25-year-old joined the Toon from his home club Tenerife in 2014. Perez was a key part in the Championship title-winning side and won the NUFC Goal of the Season award 3 times. Brendan Rodgers went on to say, "I think Ayoze will be a wonderful addition to the squad. He's quick, has a good eye for goal, and he's experienced in the Premier League too."
So that was a few statements there. You've just talked about that, about going sideways to Leicester. I'm going to probably try and be on Leicester's side here, because that's the whole point of getting the debate going. So Leicester are chucking money at a big, massive training ground, millions and millions into it. They're spending a lot of money. Yes, I know they won the Premier League a few years ago, and that they'll never get that height again, but they've shown Brendan Rodgers ambition, and 30 million for Ayoze Perez, if it is to be true, that release clause is a big, big fee. They're showing ambition, Rob.
Yeah, that's what separates the men from the boys. That's what separates Leicester from Newcastle, unfortunately. When it comes £30 million, considering the second half of the season Perez has had, I think some clubs would have been willing to pay more, but of course when it comes to a release clause, why pay more than
the club can't do nothing about it if it's a release clause, because it's in there, and it's great money. And there is some other people on the channel who don't think Perez would have went for that money. The question is now though, Rob, he's gone, where's the money going to go?
Exactly, that's the next question. And yeah, it's certainly not going to be done on transfers. It's not going to be used to improve facilities, which is much needed. Of course, Rafa said that when he arrived there were plans to improve the training ground. He spoke with an architect, and all they did in 3 years was paint the walls.
That's ambition.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Let's not be shy. We all know where the money is going, and it's not going to where we want it to go.
Fine, it's a great figure. It's 30 million. It's a hell of a profit from 1.5.
Of course, yeah.
I've always said he'll go for 30 odd million because of the type of player that he is. But the question is, who gets that money? Is it all going to be put back into the new manager? Is the manager going to have 50 million plus this 30 million to Perez? Is he just going to work on the Perez money? For me, the first thing you've done, and I think a couple of people have said this, you go and get Rondon with that money, wouldn't you?
Yeah, and during this time while you've been talking, I wasn't really listening. I just thought of a new pun.
Well, come on then.
You could say that Perez is a bit of a basket case. And
right, he doesn't want to talk about Rondon, but I think that
if more players leave, I'm gonna break.
Rob's trying to make a joke of a bad situation.
Yeah,
so Perez is left, but Perez, there you go, and there's some light. Perez is off, but I would like to see the money go straight after Rondon, but Rondon, the new manager again, probably doesn't want him. The club's in an absolute mess.
I don't think we can handle it much more.
We're going to stop before we get more dislikes on this video. Thanks to everyone from Staten Island. Ta-ra.